Yo, I paid a lot of money for these seats. You'd better not be standing there blocking the view when the band starts. Hey, don't I know you? Wait, don't tell me. Political Science 101. Yeah, you're in the front row on the other side of the room, right? Of course I noticed you. Aren't you the one that shut down that asshole in class last Friday? I thought so. That was so satisfying to watch. I may have to buy a beer for that. Thank you. He brought it on himself. How long has he been trying to troll the professor and the other, 150 people in the class? Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Not at all. He deserved it. I'm not going to lie. It's kind of a surprise to run into you here. I guess I never thought about whether you might be into punk rock. No, I know you don't have to dress the part. Look at me. I'd be in trouble if I had to. I'm too water-bound to do up my hair and, well, they don't exactly make dresses or pants for octopus girls. All I can manage is the t-shirt. Speaking of t-shirts, I like yours. I wish I could have seen those guys on that tour. No, that was just before the breach happened. I wasn't even in the universe yet when that happened. I'm having a little trouble hearing you from here. Come on up and join me in the box. I had to buy an extra ticket anyway. No reason I can't let someone else use it. No. Oh. Sorry, Oh, the VIP box. Come here, come here. Okay, first. These VIP boxes are strictly the venue's thing. The band doesn't have any say in it, and doesn't even get a cut of that money. So in this case, punk rock cred still intact. Second, if it weren't for these things, I'd never get to see a concert in the flesh, at least not for another year. I'd miss things like this. Well, these guys on their farewell tour. The Monster Girl Wish Foundation paid a special needs box. I have to buy a VIP ticket, but I get a pool of water to keep my body hydrated while I'm here. I'm not the only aquatic demi-human who uses it. I'm just the only one who's here tonight. Oh, I know. It's going to be at least another year before the Loudwater Center is finished, though. So I'm grateful for something like this in the meantime. I mean, yeah, some bands do stream, but even if you were watching it on a screen the size of that wall, it wouldn't be the same. It definitely wouldn't be like what I'm talking about, you know? Exactly. And I love music. All kinds of music. Especially live music. I go to a concert whenever I can afford a ticket. It's such a neat thing to see a band perform their music live. I especially love this band. Melodic punk that doesn't skimp on the punk, you know? Yes. I agree completely. You know, you're still welcome to join me in here, by the way. Here, I'll get to the door. Sure, there's room for you outside the pool, but come on in. The water's fine. I don't have swim trunks, but I do have dry towels for afterward. I'm not going to send you home soaping wet like that. I'm not trying to get you to take off your pants for me. That's just fringe benefit. Well, if you're worried about security, I can always wrap your legs up and give you cover. Me? Flirtatious? Wait, hang on. Oh my god, you lunatic! Quick, get in here before someone sees your ass in the air! You didn't splash out, did you? Let's see. Good. I try not to get the carpet wet in here. It's just good manners when you're a guest. I don't see anyone coming. Looks like we're in the clear. How does the water feel? I don't think the water's that cold, but I'm built a little differently. And I did tell you I'd wrap your legs for you if you'd like. Sure. Just come a little closer. There. Better? Good, I'm glad. I know, right? People always expect them to be cold and slimy, but they're actually soft and warm, aren't they? They're not quite suckers, at least not like suction cups. Each ring is a muscle, basically. Feel this? Oh my god! I'm so sorry! I didn't mean to grab you that hard. Are you okay? Let's look. No bruising. You sure you're alright? Good. I promise I'll be more careful if you still want me to wrap. Well then. Here we go. Let me just shift a little and... There. Even if security came around and took a look in here, they'd think I was just sitting in your lap, more or less. It was a toss-up. Facing you would make it easier to chat, but security might think we were getting up to some shenanigans. No, we could do that like this too, but for some reason it looks more innocent, as far as security is concerned. Yeah, they're weirdly inconsistent. My Sea Lamia friend was here last week for the Arsenic Masquerade reunion show, and they kept getting jumpy if she started coiling her boyfriend. Hang on. Let me just lean back. There. Now I can hear you better. It can be a little intimate, I guess. I'm wrapped around your bare legs, and that's pressing us together in potentially interesting ways, but seriously, the moment you start feeling uncomfortable... No, I guess you're not trying to get away. You've noticed me? I guess I'm not exactly easy to miss. They're on the video screen in class, at least. It's a bit of a production to get me into a classroom, or a restaurant, or anything on land. Oh? That's not what you meant? Really? Well, I really don't know what to say. I'm dead serious. I know I crank up the flirting sometimes, but It's not so often that someone responds. Because of these things right here, wrapped around your legs. Look, cat girls, dog boys, kitsune, tanuki, they're basically human-shaped. Even succubi and celestials are. Humans just aren't bothered much by wings and tails and animal-shaped ears, especially when it comes to succubi. I'm just saying, sometimes it seems like even lamia and driders get more action than me. I don't think it's that. Everybody knows tentacles can be restraints. Maybe not as strong as a web or a snake tail, but... Land creatures! Oh! I never thought of it that way. No, you're right. The possibility of drowning would kill the mood, wouldn't it? But I don't have to totally submerge myself all the time. My human half breathes air like you do. And you don't seem to be scared at all. Why not? Really? Well, thank you. I'm kind of touched, actually. I don't feel like you're being too aggressive at all. That's the better word for it. You're kidding me. Really? Well, that's a shame. And I'm sure you're being too hard on yourself. I'm enjoying hanging out with you like this. Well, thank you. Who knows? Maybe our luck really will change one of these days. Maybe it already has changed? Oh, no. I'm enjoying this. Do not think otherwise, not for 1 second. But I just don't want to. Listen. There haven't been a whole lot of people who have climbed into the water with me, but there have been a couple. And when things started getting a little more heated... I appreciate you saying that, but, you know, I get it too. I'm not from here, and by here I mean this plane of existence. Some people think they're into tentacles, but then we both find out otherwise. So I'm just trying not to make more out of this moment than there is. What are you doing? Oh, that's nice. I didn't know humans' hands could knead like that. Tentacles are mostly muscle, you know? You're giving me goosebumps like that. Oh, what? Oh my god, am I flashing? It's kind of like a full body flush. There's a little more to it, and I have more control over it than a blush, usually, but you kinda get the idea. I don't think a human has ever seen me do that before, or made me do that. Look at you, wrapping your arms around my waist. There you go, confidence. Now let me just put my arms around your neck. I can hear you even better like this. Your lips to my ears. Your voice is something else right now. No, keep talking. I don't care what it's about. I don't even care if it makes sense. I think the band's about to come on soon. Yep, there goes the lights. Sure. Just let me rearrange myself. There, face to face. But why? You really are going to make it hard for me to watch the show after all, aren't you? Oh no, don't worry. When I want you to stop, I'll tell you to stop. Hi, Saki here. Thank you so much for watching my video. I hope I was able to bring you some happiness, peace, and comfort. If you want to support me on Twitch, feel free to. I stream just about every day. You can also subscribe to the YouTube channel. That would make me really happy. You can also find me on Patreon, Discord, or Twitter. Thank you so much for everything you guys do for me. I really, really appreciate it. Now, take care.